Hello, ladies. Welcome once again to our Divas of Grace show. Today, we're going to continue with our topic of discussion, self-awareness. But today, we're going to focus on how does self-awareness help you in effective leadership. My name is Mary Mwangi. I'm your host today, and I've been joined by our beautiful Esther. So she'll introduce herself, and then I will continue.
Hi everyone, my name is Esther Njoroge and welcome back to another episode at Divas of Grace. And as she has said, today we are going to talk about self-awareness in effective leadership and also in our workplaces. Am I right?
Yeah.
So today we're going to dive in self-awareness, like the role self-awareness plays in workplaces and also in leadership, because actually these days I've realized that women are becoming also leaders, in ancient days, siku zama za kale, kuna venye they were kind of biased when it comes to nini female leadership, but these days naona hadi kwa government kumekuwa na positions za maybe women representative. Right now even a lady can become a president. Am I right?
Actually, did you know that women were not allowed to vote? For
Oh.
quite some time, until I think ilikuwa in the early 19s. That's when we started, that is historically.
Yeah, I get
Hapo ndio
you.
tulianza kupewa the right to vote. Like it started with you can't vote unless you're married. You couldn't vote. Then you couldn't vote unless you're married to a man who owns land. Then it narrowed down to up to saizi.
Yeah.
You can just vote even if you're not married.
Oh.
Yeah, as long as you're 18, you have an ID.
Wow.
Yeah, so things are totally
amazing
changing.
amazing discovery. Miss kwa najua kitu kama hii. But yeah, so when ikikuja kwa female in leadership, part of being self-aware tumetalk about being aware of our emotions. Sasa ikifika in terms of leadership and in terms of workplaces, because siku hizi pia female tunafanya kazi, right? In different places and everything. Ukiwa aware of your emotions, kama one of the things we talked about is when we are going through our monthly
Our ovulation.
the monthly period, because it differs, like it alters your emotions. Unajipata leo feel hivi, unaona? So some of the things that self-awareness inakusaidia, first of all, ni vitu kama kuwa emotionally intelligent in terms of workplace. Ukijijua wewe hiyo siku una feel, because it's actually hormonal.
It's not
something unajua kuna msako hapo nje anaweza dhani tuna pretend, but then we don't fake these things.
Very natural.
We really don't fake. It's natural because ni hormones zako zina vary. Unamkalia unapata leo si feel kuongea na watu.
And you also don't know
like
why
I myself kuna times zenye nitakuja nipatane na yenye and it's normal, we're working kawaida. Jana tumekuja the same working place, niko excited. The next day niko like sisiki kuongea na mtu.
Actually not the next day, just the next hour.
Yeah.
So happy. The next hour you're just feeling like
yeah, it can happen like that. But sasa since I am self-aware that inaweza kuwa hivyo, so nikiamka asubuhi, of course nitajua feelings zangu venye na feel leo. If I'm self-aware, nitajua that kama hii emotions zangu na feel down, I don't feel like talking, but I have to talk. If my job involves like talking to people, I'll have to talk. Kama ni kuongea na customer, I'll have to talk. So by being self-aware, itanifanya nijue like, leo naweza kuwa niko sad and everything, but I'll have to find something to cheer myself up. Unaona? Just something to cheer myself up. Ndio nisijipate nimelash out to somebody at work, ama nimekasirikia everyone at work. Unaona? Inaweza jeopardize my
and actually that can job. Also help you a lot with various things. Because as ladies, sometimes we find ourselves we are not open to, or some of our emotions, we are not open to correction.
Yeah.
So when you know yourself, when you know your emotions, when you know your boundaries, when you know like unajijua, it helps you with adapting. Like say when anakuja na a different idea that does not align with you.
Yeah.
You know yourself. Yeah, you know how you would react if kama you didn't know that.
Yeah.
But if you're aware of that, you will be able to be ready welcome that new idea.
Yes.
And then this will prevent issues like you're fighting at the workplaces,
Yeah.
or you're a leader and people are calling you a toxic leader.
Yeah.
That will make you be a very good leader that Wase are looking up to you. People know they can trust you. People know that when they tell you a correction or an idea, you listen to them.
Actually, there are different types of leaders. Kuna wenye wako, let's do this, like the strict ones, but that's how they get things done. But kuna these other types of leaders wenye they don't have to like shout or be strict, but they can still get things done. But then kuna
The calm leaders.
the calm leaders, because unajua with being a leader inaweza kuja in two ways. You can be a leader in lead people. Now you can be a leader that represents people. Unaona? People like women representatives, they represent people. So unaona? Hii ya kuna hizi za kulead, sema umewekwa kiongozi wa, maybe you're the CEO. You ni una lead wase, the people are under you. So unaona? So in both, naonanga unafaa ukwe like, ukiwa aware of yourself, you know how you can navigate everyone, how you can make everyone feel equal, like, okay, you can equalize.
Everybody has been listened to.
Everybody has been heard. Like ukwe open to criticism. Kuna wenye utaenda ukwe like, mimi ndio nimesema, mimi ndio leader, mimi ndio nimesema, ndio nataka tuende. That's final, tuende hii direction. Na unapata people won't relate to you. Watu wanaweza kuwa na different problems or different ideas that they would like to project to you, maybe anafeel ni kama ita better the company, but sasa kona venye uko na attitude,
or you're the person who if I said something, I'm right. Nobody else can tell me anything that is contrary to that.
Unaona, because sisi as females, mood swings wasn't to affect.
They affect a lot of
they really do affect us. Sasa unapatanga kitu kama hiyo, msee mwenye yuko open to criticism, unaweza pata leo unaweza muongelesha atakusikiza, kesho ukiweza kumuongelesha hakusikizi.
But when if you know yourself, that will be very helpful, because you will know leo siku nilimsikiza. Tomorrow when they come, you feel like I don't really want to listen to them. You just endure, because you know how maybe your actions are going to affect that person. So you just listen to them, then unaenda you take your break, unaenda unajicompose, then you come give them a feedback.
Na kuna times zenyewe pia you know how to handle being pissed off. Kuna mtu tu ataamka really to get to your nerves, you know. Na as women we talk a lot, right? Unaweza kuwa a leader that talks a lot ama a leader that does not talk a lot. So maybe you're a leader that you don't talk a lot. So unapatanga huyo msee anaweza kuwa easily offended, but ajui venye ata react, ajui venye anashangaa atafanya nini na wewe. But kuna ule mwenye wa kuongea atakupatia hapo na hapo, like anakupatia jibu ndio hii, umesema hivi ndio hii, unaona. But sasa hiyo haita reflect, ukimjibu haita reflect being a good leader. Ama hiyo at workplace, people are not going to respect you as a nini, watu watakuwa nakuona hadi tuseme kama you're in a position maybe of like a manager, but you have another bigger position, kuna mse yako CEO, atakuona kama wewe ni mtu wa kulash kwa ase, atakuwa like
even that chance to rise to the next level, because people are like huyo tatuwezi
utaanza kupata ile notion ya hii tukieka a women a female kwa party leadership, kuna venye huu mse hapana. But when you're self aware, unajua kabisa hata mtu akikupiss off, you will find different ways to deal with the person. You can decide to keep quiet, you can decide to make it as a joke, unaona. You can decide to like maybe ukiona uko too mad, unaweza tafuta mse aenda mcorrect on your behalf.
You just explain to somebody anakutengenezea mambo. And that brings me also to when you ukijijua, you make better decisions. And correct me guys if I'm wrong. I think also we are not only leaders of people, we're also leaders of ourselves. I lead my life, you lead your life. Kila mtu unaongoza your own actions. It's you who decide when you wake up, because being led by God and then all glory to God, because He's the one that makes us see another day.
Yeah.
But you're the one who will plan venye your day will go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't identify, like you don't know yourself truly, it will be hard to decide or to make better decisions regarding your life.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and you sasa ina relate to both workplace and you personally.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So I think it's really important. It helps with an ukiwa kama kiongozi, leaders are required to, one thing of characteristics za kiongozi, they're required to make quick decisions.
Yeah.
If in case company inaenda wrong, you need to make a very quick decision to ensure that things don't fall apart.
Yeah.
When you're leading a team and maybe you had planned the logistics and they're not running as they were supposed to be, you need to make a very quick decision. So if you don't know yourself, you'll find yourself stranded ama making the wrong decisions. Unaamua gari imechelewa, guys, kila mtu tutembeeni, ama mi sijui mi najilipia fare nimeenda. So it's very important to you know yourself and how you're going to handle such decisions.
Na pia na feel in terms of decision making, you like, once you identify yourself, of course your self-awareness is knowing your values, knowing your principles, which leads to you setting your boundaries. Am I right? So when you set your boundaries in workplace, you already know what you want. You already, because you're aware of yourself, you already know what you want. You already know what can piss you off easily. You already know what can make you happy or overexcited, or overdo things. You already know that. And some of the things that you know is your boundaries. You know, this boundary I cannot cross. Unaona, if it is in terms of respecting your bosses, because you can be a leader, yes, but pay you have other bosses above you. You can learn how to respect your bosses in as much as you feel like ni mimi, unaona, nimekupatia ile self confidence, unaona, but unafaa unalearn pia nini, unalearn pia respect, unaona. Na pia kuna unajifaa ujembe, kuna places hizi cross. Let's say you want a promotion, people tend to take advantage of females, by the way, and it's happening out here. You want a promotion, you go to your boss, unamwambia I would like a promotion because you feel like I've been working, nimekuwa nikiwork vizuri, you feel like you deserve a promotion, but anafanya ikwe like anipe nikupe thing. You know, for you to get a promotion, I need to get something from you, and we all know what they want to get. But sasa ukijijua, unajua that I cannot cross this boundary.
And actually that doesn't only apply for promotions. Hata ukitafuta job, yes. Like as ladies, when you're looking for a job, unapata the person who is maybe interviewing you or say mwenye anakuconnect na that job, anakwambia well, the job is there, the money is good, but for you to get it, you have kucheza kama wewe, and not cash wise.
Not cash. We're not talking about cash. We're not talking about cash.
So it's if you don't know yourself pretty well, you'll be vulnerable to falling into such things. But if you know yourself, you know this is a boundary that I cannot cross.
Because one of it, actually, it's respecting yourself. Because ukiamua umejirespect, unajua mi chenye unataka mi sitakupatia, na kama ni hivyo basi ni sawa, tutaachana na hii kazi.
Because the very effect actually hata if you fall for that, trust me, you I won't sitasema tunaambia from it, I don't have that experience, but from the different stories of the different people I've talked to, it doesn't usually go smoothly as you had been promised. After you get the job, of course you disrespect from the word go.
Yes.
So this person and also the people you're working with, they don't regard you with that respect. Like you can't really say that atunaweza jitetea, like.
Now there are some people who are after you. Wakisha kukuona like umejiuza hiyo design, they're like after you, they will always use it against you. Hadi ukienda kwa a business meeting, unapata the same umesema like we respected. Hiyo story itaenda iambiwe kila mtu. Kila mtu atakuwa tu anajua wewe ulifanya hivi, and inapata hadi people hadi the co-workers, okay, not the co-workers but the people that you are leading, they can't regard you with respect.
They can't respect
unapata they can talk to you the way they feel like. They don't respect your authority as your nini, and actually you're supposed to respect authority, unaona.
Yeah.
But sasa juu wewe ulishaji degrade from the word go, how are they going to respect
they
you? They
can't.
cannot respect you. Na pia kuna ile perspective ya kuna wale wenye tuko over excited and talkative people. Si kila mtu talkative in workplaces or like si kila msee ni talkative. Kuna wale wase ukiwa self aware inakufanyanga unajiunderstand. I am a talkative person. So when I go to talk to people, I have to know that kuna watu wenye hawapendi kuongeleshwa sana. Na kuna wenye mnaweza piga story, mtapiga story kama kawaida. Hakuna any issue. But sasa hao wenye hawezi kuongea inakusaidia being self aware inakusaidia kujua how you're going to relate with them. Utafika limit gani, ni nini mnaweza ongelelea that you can relate with each other. Hiyo kitu inafanyanga ina lead to having stronger bonds, very strong relationships with your exactly. Pia usikwe this type of boss that is always just bossing around and everything. Sometimes even sit down with your coworkers. Okay, si kila mtu si lazima, but una listen to them, like mnakaa mnaongea. Unaona pia we listen to their side. Unaona challenges zenye wanapitia, try to make them know that this is how we can handle it. Ama unasikiza their suggestions. Hiyo kitu inafanya mnakuwa na that relationship. Unaona so kama mna work in a place whereby msee anaweza kuja kwa harassed, anaweza kuja they can actually talk to you because they actually trust you. But the another thing is building trust. Kidogo hata nisahau. It's building trust. Unaona ukiwa like ukikuwa self aware, people already know your character. First of all utakuwa umejirespect before you expect people to respect. Nilisikia respect is not demanded, it is earned. It starts with you. Unaona sasa watu wakiweza kukusikiza, wakiweza kukuongelesha nini, unaona ina build trust. The fact that they can actually come to, unajua unaweza pata most of the people, ladies tunakuanga soft people. Sisi ndio the soft, tunaona. Sasa ukienda kwa kampuni na wewe ni lady and you're not soft, hata mtu anashangaa, unaona. But they're supposed to come to you, to be free to come to you because you're like kind of like a mother or something, unaona. Because an expect to na that motherly nini, umsikilize, uweze ku-relate na yeye. You ina build trust such that unapata these people can talk to you about anything but in a respectful way.
Wow, thank you so
much.
Wow.
So you're to be ongelelea too briefly, but self-awareness is a requirement in jobs. Otherwise unaweza jipata umefumble
a lot
ama umejidisrespect. But ile kujijua, kulearn your principle, your boundaries, your values na kustick to them. Kujua that hakuna mtu mwenye atapita hii boundary, hakuna mtu mwenye atacross this thing, itakusaidia sana especially as a lady because we're actually talking about divas, right? So sijika uko na closing remark.
We could talk about this the whole day. We could talk about it the whole week. We could have a whole discussion. But what the point is, like tunajua tumeongelelea about workplace a lot. Also in homes, like just as a lady, know yourself, understand yourself, for people to also understand you. Don't leave that gap of watanielewa too, and you also don't understand yourself. Start with you, then the people will understand you. So we're going to go on with another session. We'll have another session. Just keep posted. Usiende mbali sana. Subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment of anything you feel we can talk about, or any question that you have for us. And we're going to have a wonderful time. Thank you for joining us today.
Bye. Hit the subscription button. Subscribe, like, and share. Until next time,
Bye-bye.
Adios.